Hi guys, I'm Jim from the Featherstone Foundation, and as part of our Back Onside project we're doing a video for you today on breaking down barriers to exercise. So the number one on our list was no time. People don't work 9 to 5 jobs anymore. There's people do 12-hour shifts, works morning, days, evening and rotating shifts. So it's very hard for you to get special time to go to the gym. So how do we deal with that? Well, first thing we knew would be time management. So what we do at some point, we sit down, plan our week out, work out when we can be active, what spaces we've got. Other alternatives use 24-hour gyms. We've got lots of 24-hour gyms at the minute. Sign up to one of them. Also, maybe get up a little bit earlier, go to the gym there, or even making subtle little changes to a day. So maybe walking instead of driving to work, or cycling to work, or maybe when we work, trying to be active, trying to walk around. So there's lots of ways to work around this. It's about finding ways to fit your schedule and what works for you. Alex was not comfortable in a gym environment. Guys, we understand that gyms can be very intimidating places, especially when you're there, you've not been going for long, you're there working hard, getting red, sweaty, out of breath, struggling, and there's a guy next to you on the next piece of equipment doing twice as much as you are and he's not even breaking the sweat. So there's a way around it. First thing is try and figure out when the gym's less crowded. But lots of gyms are great for this because they'll put it on the website when they're non-busy times. Some will even charge reduced memberships for those who can only come at non-peak times. So there's two birds one stone, quiet gym, also saving a bit of money. But there's other alternatives. Working out outside the gym, going for a run, coming to a Back Onside class, doing a YouTube video. There's lots of different stuff, so you don't have to go to the gym. Gyms aren't the be all and end all. There's lots of stuff we can do outside the gyms to keep fit. So number 3, too tired after work. Yeah, we get it. When you've had a long shift, the last thing you want to do when you get in is get out your work gear, get into your sport, into your gym gear, get down the gym. It's very hard, we understand. So there's different ways around that. First thing, try to go before work. You get up that a little bit earlier, go to the gym. And there's benefits from that. If you go to the gym and then go to work, you've already got yourself mindset, you've got that focus, you're switched on, your heart rate's pumping, you're full of adrenaline. Maybe go to exercise on your lunch, go for a walk. Figure out somewhere to get a lunch. It's 15 minutes away, 15 minutes back if you've got half an hour. Buy a Fitbit. Try and count your steps. Try and be more active at work. There's lots of stuff you can do, and you don't have to do it as soon as you finish work. Number 4, can't afford personal trainer or gym membership. We totally understand. Gyms can be very expensive. Personal trainers, a lot of us can't afford. So what can we do? Well, first of all, your number one choice, Back Onside. Come see us with this 10-week program that'll get you fit and active. It's completely free. But there's other alternatives, like we keep saying, YouTube videos, but the online resources that we're supplying, they're completely free. You can do them at home. But going out for a walk, going out for a run, going on your bike, going on hikes in the countryside, there's lots of stuff you can do which doesn't cost any money. And there's not a nice simple resource out there to help you get fit outside of a gym. So number 5, exercise is boring. You do the same sort of stuff, it gets very repetitive, it gets boring, especially when you're not enjoying it. So how can we make exercise fun? First thing we can do, get an MP3 player, listen to some music. Download some songs that get you going, nice upbeat, songs you can sing along to. I love to sing along when I'm running, keeps your tempo going, keeps your morale up. Exercise classes is another one. So we can go to spinning classes or weights classes, lots of different stuff where they're designed to keep it fun, to keep it interesting. Don't be afraid to try new things. Okay, you maybe spend a lot of time on your legs, do your upper body. You've not done any cardio for a while, do some cardio. Just keep varying it, keep changing it. Also look at doing sports, for example, touch rugby, 5-a-side football. There's lots of sporting activities out there, which sport is a lot more fun. Because we all find that inner child in us and we feel like we're 10 years old and we all just want to win. Which is done to no one. Work in groups. Find people that you get along with, who you can do fitness with, like-minded, who want to get well, like coming back Onside. Guys, you can go out, have a bit of banter, have a laugh, and you actually start enjoying it more. Because you start competing and trying to beat each other. A lot of the guys in our classes have struggled to do exercise because of injuries. This can be from breathing illnesses, hip replacements, knee injuries. The list is endless. So how do we do this? Well, the first thing we do is we make sure we're not pushing ourselves too far. Because if you are injured or you're ill and you push yourself out a little bit too far, you could knock yourself back in another 2-3 months. So what we do, we start gradually introducing ourselves into stuff. So you've been up for a chest infection week, a couple of weeks, so we start off by walking. Nice gentle walking, a couple of walks a week. And then we build it up. So say this week we're going to do 30 seconds of walking and 30 seconds of running. It's all about gradually bringing it back in. And eventually we will get there and we will get a lot fitter. I work in disability sport, so I've seen the things that people can do against hardship and disability and illnesses. And a lot of people, they just need to learn to push themselves out a little bit further. Not too much, but a little bit, again and again and again. Guys, people who have like leg injuries, knee injuries, they'll go to the gym, they'll work out, but they'll forget about that part because they'll leave because they're injured. Don't do that, work on it. Even if you're just on a machine and you're not putting anywhere on it, get the movements right and just keep graduating away. So illness and injury, the best thing to do, you just gradually start coming back. We start off small and we get big as we go along.